The shocking autonomy of an internet witch hunt. This is from Dagny Taggart. It's a very unique name. And they are over there at the Organic Prepper, Daisy Luther's website. Alright. We all know about the Catholic school kids being accused of being arrogant, smirky, white privileged, entitled little bastards. But they really did cherry pick little pieces of what actually happened. The recent internet witch hunt shows us that humanity is heading towards a dangerous territory. This week we explained how the mainstream media twisted the story about the MAGA kids from Covington Catholic School and their confrontation with Native Elder Nathan Phillips in D.C. last Friday. A short video clip and an image of an alleged confrontation between the students and a small group of Native Americans spread like wildfire over the weekend, resulting in widespread condemnation of the boys on social media. This story is still up front in the news and on social media, and even though all evidence presented so far supports the kids' side of the story, many are still trying to find reasons to vilify the boys. Based on what I have observed all over social media over the last 3 days, there are two things that Nick Sandman, the boy who is at the center of the story, is guilty of: smiling and wearing a MAGA hat. To many, those two things are enough to justify attempts to dig up any bit of dirt on Sandman, his school, and his peers. The effort some are putting into making these teenagers the worst people on the planet ever is quite troubling. Some people who believe the initial story and called for actions against the boys have since apologized and admitted they were wrong for jumping the gun. Here's how ugly it got on social media. Apologies or not, some of these adults said truly evil things about these kids. Allow me to show you just how ugly things got on Twitter. This tweet was posted by Jack Morrissey, a film producer whose credits include Beauty and the Beast and movies from the Twilight franchise. In other words, he produces shit. And his tweet was, "MAGA kids go screaming, hats first, into the wood chipper." Morrissey later tweeted an apology that read, "Yesterday, I tweeted an image based on Fargo that was meant to be satirical as always, but I see now that it was in bad taste. I offended many people. My sincerest apologies. I would never sincerely suggest violence against others, especially kids. Lesson learned. I don't buy this motherfucker's apology for 1 minute. Kathy Griffith, whose reputation still hasn't recovered from her fake beheaded Donald Trump art fiasco, also posted a few shocking tweets about the Covington kids. P.S. The reply from the school was pathetic and impotent. Name these kids. I want names. Shame them. If you think these fuckers wouldn't dox you in a heartbeat, think again. Why should the school have to apologize for anything in the first place? Did the school itself do anything wrong? Or was it a handful of individuals? In either case, these individuals did absolutely nothing wrong. That's why it's called a witch hunt. Names, please, and stories from people who can identify them and vouch for their identity. Thank you. As if calling for the teenagers' names to be publicly released wasn't enough, Griffin doubled down with this tweet. Covington's finest throwing up the new Nazi sign. It's the stupid 666 Donald Trump likes to use. Oh boy, Griffin must not know anything about basketball or fact-checking. Those hand signs are three-point celebration symbols. See, I didn't even know that. I thought they were doing that. Other Twitter users snapped back at Griffin over the ridiculous tweet, sharing photos and images of professional basketball players making the same hand signs. Griffin deleted her tweet, but the internet is forever. Twitchy captured screenshots of her tweet and some of the responses. Wheeler Walker Jr. Asked his friends to assault Sandman. Walker's Twitter account no longer exists. But you can see the archived tweet here. Comedian Sarah Beadle offered up something too. I will blow whoever manages to punch that MAGA kid in the face. Where's that MAGA kid live again? The internet witch hunt was in full swing. There are many, many, many more similar tweets from people calling for violence against Sandman and his classmates, but including them all here would take up way too much space. And honestly, who wants to see more hate against a bunch of children? The hashtag verified bullies is being used on Twitter to track down and identify all of the people who have called for doxing, assaulting, and otherwise bullying the Covington kids. Oh, and the wrong kid was doxed. A boy named Michael Hodge was incorrectly identified as the boy in the face-off with Phillips, and he and his family were harassed. And if this would have been, say, black guys screaming all different types of obscenities towards white people, there would be no media outrage. For example,
That's right. That's right. You ready to kill little Edomite families? Y'all gonna get put to death, man. That's right. You gonna die, you and your little ugly kids, man. That's right. You gonna get bashed against the stones, man. And all you so-called Asians, you going into slavery, all right? That's right. You're going into slavery, all right? Where you belong. No more feeding soup. That was incorporated into those civil rights acts. Yeah, death to you gooks. Yeah, that's right. Death to gooks. Now I hate bold fights. That's right. These gooks and your damn East Indians, piece of shit coolies. That's right. Yeah, they look down. They'll look down on, if I can get a scripture, if you can get. And you so-called Asians, you goose. All right. So-called Filipinos, coolies. Yeah, you damn waste of space. All right. Because a damn gook, see, a gook ruling over you niggas, that should anger you, man. They're literally retarded, man. You ever work with a Moabite? They're the...
Alright, so he just got through calling Asians retarded, but their average IQ is around 110, right? While the average IQ for black folks in both Africa, the United States, and worldwide are 75 to 80. I think there's a misunderstanding of what retarded means. And I can reverse back here some.
Taser! Taser! Going into slavery, right? You know you're going into slavery? Are y'all American citizens? Okay, y'all know about the history of America then, right? Y'all are going into slavery for enslaving so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Alright? That's what the Bible says, alright? So y'all can sit up here and listen, y'all can take it as a joke, but guess what? All the atrocities that was done to our people, it's going to be done to you times 2, alright? When I do that, you would have just kept walking, man. And then when we saw him again, he gave respect and depth to all you crackers, man. That's right. That's right. You want to bash your fucking head, man. That's right. Oh, and the young. And the young. Now I want to take these babies and now I fucking hate you devils, man. Reverse, man. All you white people, so-called white people, be the devil, all right? That's right. Fat white bitches, the most size gonna put you on a damn workout plan, all right? That's right. When you running from the judgment, all right? And all you so-called white people, you punk faggots, you going into slavery, all right? It's gonna destroy you, man.
And listen, I'm not naive and believe that white males are angels. Obviously, this isn't true, but I've never seen a video of a pack of white dudes standing on a street corner screaming obscenities to every person that walks by, regardless of what nationality they were. Then if you go over here to Twitter, you can see that there's a lot of anti-white hatred going on there as well. And the really fucked up thing about that is, I don't want none of them banned. They can say whatever they want. But why is it white people get banned for saying shit back? You know, pointing out the bell curve. The major IQ discrepancy between the white race and the black race. And a lot of activists would try to say that the test is racially biased, the IQ test. But this is not the case, as it doesn't even use written words. But this hashtag white people, I found one particularly fucked up. Let's see where to go. Here's one, and I really did have a problem with this, okay? And not the way you think. You mean like the hashtag black people who got police called on them by hashtag white people for selling water. You remember I covered that and talked about what fucking bullshit it was for that woman to be calling the cops on a child for selling water, lemonade, going to school, owning a business, living on their own property, campaigning for Congress, having a meeting at Starbucks, and being asked by a hotel chain to leave. Hashtag white people love to act like experts in other communities' culture and socioeconomic issues like they haven't caused them. See, everything is blamed on white people. Everything. Oh, here it is. Ebony McD. White people are a concert on our community. I think we can all agree on that, Vicky. Okay, so let's talk about their community for a moment. If you were to go to any major city in the United States, you would find that many of them are or have fallen into third world shithole status. Of course, they'll blame whites for that too, even though white people begun to move from a lot of these areas a long time ago. So, you want to know what the world looks like without white people? I think that's doable. I think that's doable. Just look at South America. Look at Africa. The entire continent of Africa. Look at Central America. Look at Peru, Honduras, all of them. You want to know what the world looks like without white people? That is exactly what it looks like. It looks like shithole Africa. It looks like shithole Colombia and Peru and on and on and on. Oh, man. I don't know what to say about this shit anymore, except I've pointed out in other videos that we are currently going through the pre-stages of genocide. And luckily for us, we have the training, we have the guns, we have the intelligence. So good luck with genociding white people. Papa Bong says, hashtag white people keep showing your true colors, especially with all this fuck shit going on. Shake my fucking head. Allow me to be clear. I don't respect racism, and I don't care for it whatsoever. Oh, man. Socialist Representative Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez claims that algorithms which are driven by math are racist. You know why that is? Because her people, black people, a lot of them, and other people of color, have real fucking bad problems with math. Now let's hear how stupid this bitch is. Oh wait, is it gonna play? Uh-oh. Where's the volume at here? Okay, maybe there's not any. But yeah, these people say math is fucking racist because they can't do it. they say being respectful and polite and easygoing is racist because they can't do it. Have you noticed that everything they can't do, people of color, is racist? Math, language, overall IQ development, it's racist. All of it. Because this cunt said so. And this is what it really boils down to right here. Right here. This is the fake news site. At Donald Trump Jr. at real Donald Trump. Here are the future Holocaust survivors. Hashtag white people will be rounded up as people begin to blame them for everything. The night of the long knives is coming our way if we don't stand up and call it out. The new Hitler doesn't have a mustache. And we, some of us, are the future Holocaust survivors. The Holocaust, the genocide of white people. Shira fully supports the killing of white people. Jama Sethu Jasina, please kill white people only. I think the intent of a lot of these people is very clear that they want to exterminate white people. Here's one for you. Banger 1000. I'm having trouble finding the part in my history textbook where we refer to European immigrants as illegal aliens. Hashtag white people. Except we weren't immigrants. I'm Spanish. You know what the Spanish did? We landed there in South America and killed everybody. That's what we did. We conquered that continent. Same with the landmass of North America. We conquered it. We killed everyone. It's not immigration when you conquer. It's we fucking killed everyone and conquered this land. There's a big difference. So, what is it exactly we're supposed to do about being hunted, targeted for genocide? Are we supposed to do the politically correct thing and not say anything about it? Are we supposed to do the politically correct, non-violent thing and not defend ourselves? Or is that racist? Self-defense. That's right. That's right, it is. Remember, without the ability to safely burglarize people's homes, some black folks might not be able to make a living. You remember that? You remember that on TV? I mean, this post goes on and on and on. They really, really hate white people. So, I again ask you the question, what are white people supposed to do? Let me know in the comment section below. And till next time, kill the state, live free.